Hi guys, this is Leon D'Souza and welcome to my channel. Hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to share with you a comparison of whether it is better for you to buy a plot and build your own villa or whether it is better for you to buy an apartment. I'm going to share this information with you through a spreadsheet, and you can see which makes more sense to you in terms of the cost.
Yeah, guys. So this is the spreadsheet that I have created for you with regards to a comparison of whether you should buy a villa or an apartment in Bangalore. And the two locations I have selected, which are the hot locations for investment in Bangalore, one is Devanahalli in and around the satellite town Ring Road, as well as the IBC Road in North Bangalore, where you have villas like Shobha Lifestyle and a new project by Provident, which is called Provident Dean's Gate, which are basically villa mens. And also, I have selected Saukya Road in Whitefield, which is East Bangalore, where you have apartments like Provident Botanica and those kind of projects. So even the land prices in these two areas, if you compare the land prices, they are almost the same, starting at around 4,000 rupees per square feet and going up to around 5,500 rupees per square feet or so. So the average price for land in these areas is around 4,800 rupees per square feet, with very good amenities, like if it is around 4,000 rupees per square feet or 4,300 rupees per square feet, they have only around standard kind of amenities, like a children's play area and a park and things like that. But if you're looking at a plot of around, let's say, 5,400 rupees per square feet in these areas, then you will get amenities of like a clubhouse, and badminton court and additional amenities and facilities. These are the this is the range for the price per square feet with regards to the plots. And with regards to apartments, the average price per square feet in these two localities is around 7,750 rupees per square feet. If you look at the apartment that I mentioned, like Provident in Saukya Road, or if you look at other apartments in Devanahalli, like Satwa Park Cubics, or in Brigade Orchards, or MVN Aero One, these kind of projects, or even Godrej, which is on the National Highway 44, or Ozone Urbana. If you look at these projects in Devanahalli town, so the average rate for these apartments is around 7,750 rupees per square feet. These are basically, standard premium apartments, not in the luxury segment. And the average size of these apartments, some of them like Godrej are on the smaller side, or Satwa Park Cubics are around 1,000 square feet or so, and for three bedroom 1,100 square feet, and goes up to 1,500 square feet for bigger apartments. So the average size of three bedroom apartments in both these localities is around 1,269 square feet. So by the rule of thumb, if you allocate 30% for common areas, that is your lift, staircase, and the lobbies and all of that, which is 30% by rule of thumb. So 381 square feet of 1,269 square feet go for your common areas. So the actual carpet area, that is super built up area to carpet area, so the actual carpet area what you're going to get for 1,269 square feet apartment 3 bedroom is 888 square feet in this case. So the total cost at 7,750 rupees, 1,269 square feet 3-bedroom apartment and carpet area of 888 square feet works out to 98 lakhs 34,750 rupees. Most of these apartments in these areas, what I have mentioned, are for 3 bedrooms are around 1 crore plus or minus, you know, 10 lakhs, 1 crore, 10 lakhs or so, since I have taken the average price per square feet and the average size of the 3-bedroom apartment. As I mentioned, the land cost to purchase a plot in these areas is 4,800 rupees per square feet, and the undivided share in land what you get again is 30% by rule of thumb for apartments where you have like around, let's say, 500 apartments, 1000 apartments, 1500 apartments. If you take the rule of thumb of 30% depending on the total size of the property, let's say if it is a 5 acres property of around 200 300 apartments, or let's say 15-20 acres property of around 1700 apartments, you normally get around 300 to 400 square feet of undivided share in land. So here in this case you get 381 square feet of undivided share in land. So if you see 4,800 into 3,381 square feet of the land that you will own in the total property, if you purchase an apartment, comes to 18 lakhs 27,360 rupees. So what you see is, if you minus this from the total apartment cost, your the cost of construction for the builder works out to 80 lakhs 7,390 rupees. So this is not only including the cost of building your apartment, but it also includes the cost of building the entire project, in terms of when you enter the project, the gateway, the walkways, the other amenities and facilities. Of course, you do have clubhouse membership charges and things like that, but this is for all the common areas what I'm saying. So this may seem high to you, but this is what you will be paying if you purchase an apartment in a project, in any of the projects that I mentioned. So it works out to the cost of construction that you will be paying the builder is 80 lakhs 7,390 rupees. So if you look at the cost per square feet for the apartment that you're paying to the builder, comes to 6,310 rupees. You know, if you divide 80 lakhs by the size of your apartment, 1269 square feet, this is the cost of construction you are paying to the builder, because your undivided share in land is only around 18 lakhs 27,360 rupees. And then let's say I've taken the car park charges of average of around 3 lakhs approximately for a single car park. So your total cost of the apartment in this case works out to approximately around 1 crore 1 lakh 35,000 or so. When it comes to purchasing a plot in the same localities, it is approximately the same as I mentioned, 4,000 to 5,400 rupees per square feet. So the cost of a mid-segment kind of plot with clubhouse and those kind of amenities is 4,800. And let's say if you look at purchasing a slightly bigger plot than 1,200 square feet, which is 1,500 square feet, the cost of land for your only for your plot will be 72 lakhs. And then if you construct the same size of apartment, I've taken the similar size for comparison of 1269, let's say a ground and one floor villa, a 3-bedroom villa. So for quite a good premium construction of 3,000 rupees per square feet, normally in the heart of the city and Bangalore, like central Bangalore, the rates will be 3,000 rupees per square feet. But if you go outside of Bangalore, like Devanahalli and these kind of outer Bangalore, the rates will definitely be lower than 3,000 rupees per square feet. So 3,000 into 1,269, which is the size of your apartment, and if you take 20%, which is again, it varies from 10% to 20% in terms of your the built-up area to your carpet area in terms of a individual villa, because in an individual villa you don't have lobbies, you don't have outside staircases, you don't have lifts, and all those things. So it is normally around 10 to 20%. So I have taken the higher side of 20%. Let's say if you are going for a load bearing wall to keep your cost down, where you have around 8-inch walls, exterior walls. So I've taken 20% in this case. So 254 square feet will go towards your walls and total built up area. So 254 minus 1269 gives you 1015 square feet, which is the actual carpet area what you get. So if you see in this case, you're getting almost 127 square feet extra, which is you are getting almost a 10 feet by 12 feet room, or little more than that. 10 into 12, 120 square feet room or so, which can be a family room, or you can have a 3 bedroom and a small family room, as compared to a apartment. Because the carpet area to the built up area, the ratio is only 20% in terms of a villa. So the cost of your construction in this case comes to 38 lakhs 7,000 plus 72 lakhs for the cost of the plot that you are purchasing in these areas. So your total cost comes to 1 crore 10 lakhs 7,000 rupees. So if you see the difference between purchasing an apartment versus purchasing a plot and building your own villa, it works out to approximately 8 lakhs 72,250 rupees more. And here 3,000 sorry 3 lakhs goes towards your car park. But when you're building your own villa of around 1,500 square feet, you can have a 2 car park, or you can have even a 3 car park, depending if you want to have a very big garden or a small garden. So there is zero cost towards the car park charges. So what you see the difference between purchasing an apartment and purchasing a plot of land and building your own villa is that you're getting, in terms of what you're paying the builder for constructing your apartment, and the all the common areas and all that, you're paying 6,310 rupees per square feet, whereas you're paying 3,000 rupees for building your own villa. And the difference is you're paying additional 3,810 rupees per square feet for all the common areas what the builder is building other than your apartment. And in terms of the land, you're getting 1,120 square feet of land more in a villa, as compared to the undivided share of land that you will get in an apartment. So as you know, in terms of in terms of real estate, land appreciates much better than an apartment, because an apartment is an asset, and apartments will tend to depreciate. It's only your undivided share in land that will appreciate in the long run, and that is why you see apartment prices going up. But land will appreciate much better and much faster than an asset, because it is you're getting 1,100 square feet of land as compared to 381 square feet. And land, unlike an apartment, does not depreciate, because it is an asset. So what you see here, 254 goes towards your built up area, and you're getting, as I mentioned, 127 square feet of additional space. So you can see, if this makes sense to you, whether paying 8 lakhs 72,250 rupees additional makes more sense to you, buying a plot and building your own villa as per your own floor plan, and ground plus one floor. And basically in terms of a standard apartment, what you see here, you will basically get vitrified tiles. Mostly in 3 bedrooms you will get which are standard apartments, you will get one balcony, you will get UPVC or aluminium windows, you will get standard toilet fittings, and I've taken 3 lakhs for a single car park. Whereas if you're building your own premium villa of, let's say, ground plus one floor to have more space, like garden area and more car parking space, you can go for teak wood windows, marble flooring, you can go for high-end toilet fittings, and you can have a garden, you can have an outside porch, you'll have an entire terrace, ground plus one plus on top of the terrace, as well as you can have two balconies, because if you're having one bedroom on the ground floor with living room, kitchen, and one toilet downstairs as a guest room, and one master bedroom and one other children's bedroom on top with a family room, where since you're getting 127 square feet extra, you can have two balconies on top. So this is my comparison and analysis for you of whether you should go for a villa and build your own, buy your own plot and build your own villa, as compared to going for an apartment. Of course, you're paying the builder 6,310 rupees extra, 3,810 rupees extra per square feet, since the builder is taking all the responsibility of construction, but in this case you will be overlooking the construction yourself. So that is the difference. So this is what I wanted to share with you. If you are looking, if you if you are looking at a comparison from the land point of view in terms of appreciation, and if you prefer to live in a villa kind of community as compared to an apartment where you have 700,000 apartments or so, where as compared to a villa project of, let's say, 200 plots, or just 300 villas over there. You can make a decision which makes more sense to you in this comparison, where I've selected these two hot areas for investment currently in Bangalore, because of the Bangalore International Airport in Devanahalli, and because of Whitefield, which is the major IT hub and in Bangalore. So yeah, guys, I hope this information was helpful to you in terms of this comparison, and whether you have been contemplating and in doubt whether you should go for a buy your own land and build your own villa, or buy a property, buy an apartment. You can have a look at this comparison, and please, if you have any questions with regards to this comparison or anything else with concerning real estate in Bangalore, you can leave your questions in the comment section below in this video. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you liked this video, and please don't forget to share this as well. And also I will leave the links with regards to the earlier details what I shared in my videos of plots in Devanahalli, as well as apartments in Bangalore, and plots in Bangalore, as well as apartments in Devanahalli. And I also recently did a comparison of whether you should buy a plot in Hoskote as compared to buying a plot in Devanahalli, from the point of view of if you're working in ITPB Whitefield. So I leave all the links in this particular video, so you can have a look at that information as well, which may be helpful to you. So thanks a lot once again, guys, for taking the time to watch my video, and please don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up. Thank you.